Today, humanity consumes around 18 trillion watts of power each year. To become a Type 1 civilization, according to the Kardashev scale, we would need to use 500 times our current yearly consumption every single second, or, in other words, consume all of Earth's energy. In this future, energy would become as abundant as oxygen. The concept of paying for power would disappear. Fossil fuels, which are limited and harmful to the environment, would be replaced by sustainable energy sources like wind, sunlight, water, and nuclear power. With such control over energy, we could predict and manage natural disasters, and the force of tsunamis and earthquakes could be harnessed for energy. The real breakthrough would come with nuclear fusion, the process that powers the sun. While we've relied on nuclear fission so far, it has many downsides. It converts only a small amount of energy, produces dangerous waste, and carries the risk of accidents. Nuclear fusion, on the other hand, would be clean, safe, and nearly limitless. We could also control the weather. We could end droughts by bringing rain, solve climate change by maintaining a carbon-neutral atmosphere, and stabilize global temperatures. Replicator machines in every home could create the basic things we need, from clothing to furniture, atom by atom. Agriculture would see vertical farms reaching skyscraper heights and lab-grown meats, providing food without the environmental and ethical issues of traditional farming. This progress would help end world hunger. The impact on global food security would be enormous, creating a world where abundance was the standard. Drinkable water would no longer be a problem, no matter where you live. Seawater would be turned into fresh drinking water on a massive scale using tall desalination plants. Waste, too, wouldn't be a problem anymore. Trash would be converted into energy or repurposed into new products with minimal environmental impact. Diseases like cancer would be curable. Doctors would regrow damaged organs, and tiny nanobots would patrol the bloodstream, fixing problems before they became serious. People would live longer and healthier lives, with some reaching the age of 200. Humans would live in all kinds of places. Cities would be built beneath the oceans, providing a beautiful view of marine life, and in the clouds, showing the amazing night city. Space travel could become routine, with trips to the moon or Mars being as common as flights across continents. People could even transfer their consciousness to robotic avatars on distant planets using laser beams to get the experience without actually being there. Millions could be living on the moon, in habitats under protective domes. On Mars, large cities could be connected by automated rail networks, and giant projects could be underway to make the planet habitable. Venus could also be prepared for future terraforming. Colonies would start on Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Asteroid mining could unlock a treasure trove of resources. Some asteroids could be turned into power plants, research stations, and even new settlements, providing homes and opportunities for adventure. Life in general would be like a sci-fi movie. 3D hologram ads would pop up from every corner, turning simple ads into amazing shows. The sky could be filled with flying cars. They would be guided by advanced systems and fly on set schedules to avoid crashes. On the ground, floating cars could smoothly glide over magnetic fields. In the city, android police officers could patrol the streets with great efficiency, keeping everyone safe. In government and business, super-intelligent AIs could make decisions by processing huge amounts of data. The line between human and machine could become more blurred, with artificial limbs enhancing human abilities. Technology could be advancing so rapidly that new theoretical physics papers might come out every 10 seconds. Moore's law could continue, doubling computer speed and complexity every 18 months. So, as I told you earlier, right now we control a minuscule portion of Earth's total energy. Although it may seem that we're very far from controlling all of our home planet's energy, the Kardashev scale is logarithmic, and our current level is 0.7. The climb is still tough, but possible. Some scientists predict it might take up to 200 years for us to get there. NASA, on the other hand, thinks it might not happen until 2371. Some scientists doubt we'll ever become a Type 1 civilization. Wars, famines, and natural disasters are dangerous to our progress. The threat of self-destruction through nuclear war hangs over us, capable of making the planet unlivable for thousands of years. There is also the Great Filter, a concept that suggests that there is a stage for every life form that is extremely difficult or impossible to surpass. This filter might have wiped out all alien civilizations, explaining why we haven't heard from them. This filter could occur at any stage, from the emergence of life to advanced technological development. We might have already surpassed the Great Filter, or it might lie in our future. We don't know. Technological advancements are like a double-edged sword that can either solve our problems or backfire. I often think of the universe as an almost endless strategy game because it helps make sense of our journey. In this game, we start by mastering our own lands and continents. Gradually, we move to the moon, the solar system, and eventually the galaxy, or Type 3, on the Kardashev scale. I would love to hear your opinions about this perspective in the comments below.